boy, Fight Night's Finest, the selfie commentator, back with another Fight Night Champion online live stream. Doing some online world championship today. I'm on my old account. Probably won't be playing subs as much today, but I will be going ahead and getting in some OWC matches, and I want to do it in the lightweight division and just try to box and try to concentrate. I'm actually by myself, no co-host today so far. I don't know, maybe Arachno or Blood Cats or somebody might join us later, but for right now, it's just me, just like old times. Just me, the subs, the gameplay, and anything else that you guys want to know. So don't be afraid to leave those thoughts in the comment section. Interact, that's the whole point of the stream. And I'll see why this can't be a good day. Unless if the heat gets to me first. Just let me know if I'm coming through, if everything looks good. That's the only thing I ask of you guys as of right now. See, I'm so used to going head-to-head that I never go back to Online World Championship. Huh. I wonder if that gym was disabled. Hold on 1 second, guys. Dang. There's like nobody here. I remember when this gym was ranked like 30 something. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Let's just hope that everything goes through well, though. Man, I remember it like it was yesterday. See if we can't go ahead and find some matches. I'm not sure if anybody still plays lightweight. Probably everybody plays middleweight and heavyweight in OWC now. Not exactly sure, but let's find out if we can't find a match. I know in lightweight it already took a long time when I used to play on this account. Oh, looks like we have a taker. That's not fair. I want to fight him. Need lower overall, higher overalls. I guess it's like nobody ever wanted to play at 90 for some reason. It's like you can always, I can understand like a guy having some boost and he's like an 87 versus a 90, 86 versus a 90, you know, anything above 85, that's fine. But even 85, I would accept that. But nothing below that. So this one's good, but it's up to him if he wants to ready up to play. I'll press OK, but nothing below 85. Yeah. He's got that 70. He had that 76-inch reach too, so would have been a lot of fun. But I do prefer to fight a 90. I remember when I first started this account before I deleted this fighter and then remade him and then got this record. 191 wins, 33 losses. I felt like I was a beast back then. And look at like the knockout percentage. Out of 208 wins, I have 158 knockouts. I wasn't even trying to really knock people. All I was doing was just, boxing. Combinations, jabs, power shots when necessary, counter punching, and then, hopefully the best came out. But usually, it was just a good old fun time, just chilling and playing the game. And even though there was a couple of cheeses on, lightweight was like my division. That was where I lived. But now, let's try to relive those glory days. I remember the last time I tried to do this. This guy spamming. No, I don't think he was spamming. I think I just wasn't used to the difference in speed. Got knocked out. Might have been that. Either that or it was the spammer. But that might have been heavyweight. But it was on an older stream, not on a current one. So we're still waiting to see how things are going. Remember to leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'm waiting to hear from you guys. Oh boy. So we can't find any there. We'll go to heavyweight. Come back to lightweight later. Oh boy. It's like finding a match is just ridiculous sometimes. Big Jim. So that'll be a warm-up match. 6'8" to 85-inch reach. That's a lot, man. So a huge difference in height. I'm 5'10" with a 76-inch reach, going up a 6'8", 85-inch reach. Kamikaze, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Getting some OWC matches today on the older account with, you know, some of the top dogs, some of the guys with the higher overall. So that's what we're looking to do today. How you been, man? Let's hope that the stick skills are still here for the OWC competition. Even the controller feels kind of weird to me right now. It feels like so small compared to the other controller I've been using. I think it's a little too late to plug that one up. World London Theater. I never could get in the top 100 in any division besides lightweight. I don't know if it's because maybe I didn't try hard enough or just the point totals were that high. But on this account, we got a decent record: 172 wins, 43 losses, 127 of the 172 wins coming by way of knockout. So I'm feeling quite good. 17 wins, 6 losses, not bad. Not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. Let me know if everything is, you know, coming through okay, Kami. No reverb, nothing. Oh, the good old widescreen camera, man. But I didn't turn my hue back on. But I don't need it, I'm pretty sure I fought enough without it to know, like, how my stamina stuff is gonna work. Let me go get that jab working. Let's see here. He's playing a really defensive matchup, a really passive style. I guess he wants me to chase me, or he wants to catch me like a straight or something. Just like I thought. In heavyweight, I just play really, really smart. Try to use the ring. Try to use the jab. There we go. Counter shot. Take one to get back a harder one. Damn. Slim Jim, welcome to the stream, man. I just got back from the hospital, man. Oh, man, that sucks. It's going to straight spam so hard. I'm gonna block this Slim Jim guy since he wants to come in here and, you know, leave some negative statements in here. You're gonna go. I'm gonna give you one more chance by the next comment. If I see that you're still arguing with people in the chat, you will be kicked off the stream. So just letting you know ahead of time. And don't test my patience, because I will do. I don't think he's gonna straight spam. I just think I have to play careful, and I just have to box well, and I'll be all right. Yeah, okay, yeah. He's going. Don't worry, Kami. Don't even engage him in the negativity. Give me a second. Let's get rid of this fool. One thing I don't tolerate is negativity on stream. So sorry you have to suffer through that in the beginning part of the stream. Just get in here, people start leaving comments. You got the negativity coming through. Let's get rid of this guy. Lonzo, what's up to the stream, man? Glad you can make it. Don't tolerate this negativity. Let's get rid of this guy right here. Yeah, so he won't be able to come out here and bother y'all anymore. Sorry that you had to go through that. Marble, welcome to the stream, man. If there's anybody else in the chat, you know, let me know that you're here. There we go. Beautiful counter punch. Ooh, nice straight. Just know, do you guys want me to put the hue back on so that you know what round and stuff it is? Or do you mind if I just leave it like this? Here comes that 1-2 spam. Okay, so the first thing when I see this kind of thing is just be patient, let him wear himself out, and then look to get him on the back end. So basically, once he finishes his punch, I know there's nothing else coming through. Yep, there goes that power straight. Good old OWC. See, the key to this is you just got to counter punch well. He's nothing special, and he's going to gas himself by round 5, so we'll try to help him out by going downstairs to the body. The game audio's bugging out. Okay, I'll fix that in a second. Don't know why the game audio's bugging out. It should be fine. I'm sorry to hear that, Kami. I hope she gets better. No, I'll pray for her. Hold on, I'll try to fix this game audio. Not sure what's going on with it. Don't know what's up with the audio. It shouldn't be doing that. Okay, now I never had this problem, so it might take me a little bit to fix it. Okay, it should be good now, guys. Just let me know if it's still messing up. Either that is because I think I might know what the problem was. Hold on. Yeah, it might be that my microphone is picking it up. Picking up my TV volume and also like the volume for the game, so I'll try to fix that. And is it like reverbing or what is it? Like, tell me exactly what it says lagging. So does it sound like it's coming through twice, or does it just sound like it's crackling? I know this guy's not trying to exchange with me. Look at this. Like, are you kidding me? Here we go. Get some power shots downstairs. It's not even there. What's up, Fight Night? First time on stream viewer. Thanks, Steven, for joining. We're having a bit of trouble with the audio, but I'm going to fix that in a second. It's always hard to do these things while the fight's going on, so I have to do it in between rounds with that given minute. Tyler, welcome to the stream, man. I'm glad you could catch one on a Tuesday. It's rare for you. Karad Falker, thanks, man. You know, I just try to throw combinations, be a volume punch in there, and switch things up when I can. Oh boy, that lag spike. Alright, so I'm gonna try to fix it now. Let me know if it goes through right. Yeah, not sure why I would be lagging like that. It's probably just Probably just the gains problem. On my end, it's coming through fine, so. Either that or has something else coming through. Because it seemed like it was fine in the beginning. See how this one sounds. Because I don't want you guys to have to sit through bad audio or anything. Jeez, you can hear that too? Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix some settings. I kind of forget that the way my audio works is that it's all controlled through Skype, so I have to go in there and fix that. King Rose, welcome to the stream, man. So I thought I better check Fight Night's Finest stream for some pointers. I mean, sometimes you can't win them on, and sometimes we just have those weeks or those times in the game when we're just struggling. So I want to think it's just you. Sometimes you just need to step back from the game and take a break. Either that or just play the game a bit more patient and be a little bit more observant. So that's my little tip to you, is just, you know, be a little bit more observant, see what your opponent's doing, and try your best to counteract towards it. Look at that. Bang! Look at them combinations just coming through. Alright, alright. Alright. Now the audio's absent. I'm gonna fix it. Just give me a chance. I just need just a little bit of time to fix it. Yeah, I don't hear it on my end either, which is weird. It's always some type of problem usually with the stream, man. Always one problem that I can live without audio, but the game is lagging for me. Jeez, the problems. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Gonna fix it. Don't leave stream. I'll be right back. Alright, it should be coming through fine now. Jalen Adams, man, welcome to the stream. This is just a usual thing in the heavyweight division. Always got that guy out there with the 85-inch reach. You know, 6'5", 6'8". This is just a usual heavyweight thing in OWC. I'm not playing middleweight. I'm actually playing heavyweight, even though my guy looks like a middleweight. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta make the little tweaks. You know what I'm saying? Sendo! Oh my god, that's 2 streams in a row. He can leave comments. Clap it up in the comment section for that man. Does everything looks back? Everything looks good? Can hear the headshots from the Chiefs. Thanks. I'm glad everything's working well now. Look at those combos, man. My favorite boxer of all times is James Toney. In the game right now, I like Sean Porter. So those are my favorite fighters. I mean, I really have like a favorite fighter for like almost every division. So. Hello, clap, clap. Well, I'm not streaming on Twitch. I'm thinking about moving there eventually, but my fan base is on YouTube. Well, I hate calling it a fan base, but like all my viewers is on YouTube. So I don't know if you guys will know, or if you guys, most of you guys have Twitch accounts. So I basically just stream on YouTube because I know you guys would be here, and I want to interact with you guys. I really don't care much about Twitch. I know the chat will update faster on there. That's the main reason I want to switch. But I need to know that everybody's fine with that and, you know, can leave comments and whatnot. Oh, there goes the straight. He's been stunned. He's really just taking these shots. Okay, it wasn't a major stun. It was like one of those lighter stuns. I got 4 or 5 favorites. Muhammad Ali. He called him Ali time though. Hagler. I mean, I don't know how anybody can't like Hagler for the most part. Hagler is just, he's everything a fighter should be, you know. Besides the fact that maybe some people don't like the fact he switched stances. Well, the old school guys probably didn't like it. But, you know, the guy could take a shot. He could deliver a shot. He didn't believe in the judges' hands. You know, he always came to finish the shows. Like, what more could you want from a boxer? Good speed, good power, good defense, good head movement. And he had the attitude of a fighter, too. Oh! Oh, that was so clean. I countered with a power straight downstairs to the body, took one shot, and then came back with a power left hook to the head. Such a sweet shot. Alright, we gotta conserve stamina. It's heavyweight, so I know that stamina just be dipping, and that's normally how I lost most of my matches in the heavyweight division. Lag! Tony fights earlier. Which fights did you see, or who was he fighting? Because, you know, I've probably seen him. We could talk about it. Well, if you want to avoid YouTube cheese, but Twitch was brought by YouTube, and I heard, so then no avoiding the cheese now. That's a good point, Marble. It really is. Do I have a middleweight character on here? Yes, I do, but it's like he's a. I think he's like a 79 or a 78 overall. Sweet Pea for life. Who doesn't like Pernell Whitaker, man? He was good at switching from left to right and was very underrated for overall skill. Yeah, same thing like Roberto Duran. Most people think of him as a power puncher, but his defense was so good. Like his head movement, his ability to get onto the inside. That's usually how it is, though, when you got a guy with a lot of power. He's really underestimated for the rest of his skills just because he's able to get knockouts. I saw his work, Iran Barkley. Oh boy, that's just like a massacre, that fight. That's the same fight where Tony knocked his mouthpiece out. And just if you look at him by the end of the fight, it's just ridiculous. There's also like this one, I think it's in the 5th round, where he's up against the ropes. I believe that fight ended in the 7th, if I'm not mistaken. But he's up against the ropes. He has Tony trapped, and then Tony comes out with like just one of those amateur shoe shiny combinations, and then finish it off with some nice hooks to the head. It was such a beautiful combination. Such a great thing to see. It's hard for me to choose. I like multiple fighters so much. Yeah, I mean, like my 3 favorite fighters of all time is James Toney, I like Sean Porter a lot. Like, I like his attitude and I like the style he brings to the ring for like nowadays. But I guess if you want to talk about like fighters from back in the day, I like James Toney. I like Ricardo Lopez a lot. And I also like Charlie Burley. There's not many of his fights on YouTube, and same thing with Langford. But those are like guys I sat down in whatever fight I could find. I watched every single fight. In my opinion, Sam Langford might even be better than Sugar Ray Robinson, and there's a lot of boxing purists out there who believe the same thing. So if you can find one of his fights, go ahead and search it up. He's the only fighter to go from lightweight to heavyweight. And I believe he finished with like a record of like 144 wins and 10 losses. And those 10 losses is questionable because back then, as a black fighter, you had to do some things just to try to get a title shot. But he's like the greatest fighter to never win a title. I like how he caught that hook on his glove at the end. I thought that was really cool. Duran and Beniz were masters of the slightest head movements. They only moved enough to make you miss by a tiny bit. You know, there's a lot of fighters like that, man. There's a lot of defensive fighters like that. Like good defensive fighters that you just don't hear about. Some people compare Hagler's tendencies with Terrence Crawford's with how they're both able to fight in both stances. You know, I want to go as far as to say Terrence Crawford is the same thing as Marvin Hagler. I would not go that far as to say that. I'm not going to sit here and say Crawford isn't tested, but I would like to see him be able to do that continuously, like all the time throughout the rest of his career. Like, Hagler would just switch in the middle of a combination just for no reason and come back and hit you with something hard and you drop. And he had power in both hands. Also saw him destroy one of my favorites, Evander Holyfield. I would not say Evander Holyfield is overrated. He's the only heavyweight to win 4 heavyweight titles at a time. So, not held them, but like actually won 4 different titles. Even though a lot of people don't like the WBA, I don't really understand what's up with all that. I'm pretty sure somebody can clear all that up for me. But old school Joe Gaines. Problem with Robinson is that he is there. There's no tape of him at welterweight. You know, it was funny because Teddy Atlas says that Sugar Ray Robinson might be the greatest welterweight of all time. So, I don't know. Maybe you got to go into the depths of YouTube in order to find it. Like Duran as a boxer and that as a person. I mean, Duran was one of those Marcos Maidana kind of guys, you know, if you know who Maidana is. He's, you know, a tough, rugged back person from back in the day. Apparently, Arachnid's going to join us for the stream now, so I'll go ahead and answer this Skype call and complete. Oh, boy. Hold on. I'll call him back. But, yeah, Arachnid's going to join us for the stream now. Looks, he's a bit late, but just like any chick coming to the prom, they have to come with that well-timed late entrance. You know how it is.
God, are you seriously talking to yourself?
Talking to myself? No, I'm talking to stream. And down he goes. He got dropped with that straight right hand. First down. But look at that. It couldn't get that cross block up in time. You ain't no Archie Moore, buddy. Get dropped. I'm feeling good right now, man. Like, I was just working this man with some serious conversations. Hello, who just checked your Skype? Yeah, we had to get Arachnid in the stream though, so it just be like that. But go to Arachnid, introduce yourself, let everybody know you're here.
Well, I mean, you know, what's going on, stream? It's your host, it's your co-host, Arachnid. So you know who I am already. Intellectual, voracious, passionate, as always, about being on time for the live stream. And I'm here on time, as always.
Oh, boy. This lag is coming through hard right now. Damn.
You start these things at 8:30, right?
I always come in at 8. You should know that. If anything, Holyfield is underrated. He was a 25-1 underdog versus Tyson. Douglas was 42-1, so underrated? No. He would have beaten Lewis, in my humble opinion, before 1997. You know, him and Lewis had some good fights, and that's tough to say, really. It's really tough to say.
God.
Is Tyson overrated? Hell no, Tyson is overrated. I mean, Tyson as a fighter, he's one of those guys where it's like because of just the fact he has so many first round knockouts, a lot of people would think, oh, just because he struggled maybe against Holyfield and he wasn't able to beat Lewis, that sometimes he may be overrated. But you know, a fighter who goes 50-6 in their career and has the most first round knockouts and has such good defense, good hand speed, and amazing power, I don't think you can ever say Tyson was overrated.
Yeah, to me, I think Tyson was only overrated by people who didn't watch boxing. You know,
go ahead.
Like, well, I was going to say, people who didn't watch boxing got the feeling that all of Tyson's wins were first-round knockouts and that Tyson never lost. So, yes, to them, Mike Tyson was overrated. Anyone who knows anything about boxing, no, Mike Tyson was not overrated. Mike Tyson was a very dominant force in the heavyweight division. Yeah, he struggled a little bit more with the jabs, at times. The people knew how to throw jabs, and a lot of people will give Tyson credit for. But, I mean, like you said, the record speaks for itself. And, yeah, he was that fighter where, yeah, maybe some of those punches occasionally were not punches, were elbows, but you had to have really nice eyes to see that because, like I always said, he liked to get up under a guy's chin and, just destroy guys right out of the gate.
I mean, a lot of, when it comes to, you got to think about it, a lot of people didn't want to fight Tyson. That's the one thing you have to remember, especially when he was in his prime. Nobody really wanted to fight Tyson. It was not until after he came out of jail that people really thought like, maybe I could catch Tyson slipping now. So I don't think you could sit there and say that a lot of fighters don't always fight the greatest competition, always considered to be some of the best. Got to remember that also. And Evander Holyfield, yeah, he used elbows and headbutts and he was a dirty fighter. But it was like a lot of the guys in the heavyweight division, especially when you come up from being a middleweight and you go all the way to the heavyweight division, you're gonna be a lot smaller than some of those heavyweights. So you gotta think about that as well too. Tyson was overrated by the public, but was not overrated in the grander scheme of things. But he wasn't the second comer after Don King got hold of him. He was ruined. Yeah, after basically he left his trainers, Kevin Rooney. He wasn't the same fighter. I think it's more of like who he was training with, more than anything. But I don't think in the slightest bit Tyson was overrated. I would never say that.
Yeah, well, I mean, far be it for you to ever say anything bad about somebody from Brooklyn. We already know you have that bias.
I don't think I'm being biased. I think I'm giving like a humble opinion. God, and talk about humble. 68% punches landed. And he only landed 37, but he sent me a message afterwards saying I beat his ass, but I wasn't trying to do that. I was just trying to have a good fight. This is just my return match.
I'm just saying, Fight Night's Finest, part of that Brooklyn Illuminati. He's got that agenda to always push the Brooklyn people, the New York teams. I'm getting sick of this. Can't take it anymore.
Weren't you from New York?
Running around, hey, we're not talking about that. Running around with that Yankees cap on all the time. We see what's going on.
Oh, my Jay-Z?
Yeah.
I must have a lot of money then.
Why does this
another
screen?
Fight Night by now.
Why does the screen look so naked? I don't see the little boxing glove logo. I mean.
Well, I had an audio problem with the stream originally, so I had to go back and fix it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna add those things now.
I'm sitting here like.
This was back in the old school days before graphics were invented.
Yeah. Anyway, well, I remember they had those, the old Telestrator, and all the graphics were yellow, and people used to come on with that foggy yellow pen trying to circle things after the plays happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, I see you, Sendo. What's going on? Kamikaze, Tyler, King Williams, Marble. God, you got a nice little chat room going here.
As always, man, we got the guys in here. We're talking boxing. Everybody's having a good time. Let's see. So how does he stack up against all the other great heavyweights? Top 5, top 10? Yeah, I agree with Tyler. I do think he's a top 15. I don't think he's top 5. Definitely not top 5 or top 10. Top 15, though.
Jeez. But you got a little something in the headset, said you're making the New York bias a little bit too obvious. Pull back a little.
No, I think Tyson is a really good heavyweight, but I don't think he's top 10.
Oh, okay. We all see what's going on here, but yeah, I mean the other thing, because I know you're not going to talk about it, so I've got to talk about it. 38 minutes into the stream, damn near. But I did some of those voiceovers for Fight Night's Finest.
Boy.
I know Marble, watched that video, but Fight Night's Finest, he likes to do this road to the top 100 sometimes.
He ain't gonna defend it. How much y'all want to bet? He ain't gonna defend it. What I tell you? He ain't gonna defend it. That paper champion. I remember when I had that 82 overall, I was up there defending my belt against 90s and winning. So for me, it's like I fought anybody, didn't care, and I was winning those fights. See, I can't spend any more points, Marble. I got 40,000 on my lightweight.
God.
I don't even play on this account anymore. You should have seen when I was ranked 33 in lightweight. I had like 100,000 XP points that I couldn't even spend.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess that's one way holding on to the belt. You just don't put it on the line.
Right? Don't defend it.
That's just so you get more money at those autograph signings.
Yeah.
But just a nice piece of jewelry to have. In any case, yeah, but I did those OWC potential match outcomes for Fight Night's Finest. You can see those now on my YouTube channel. I've got to plug it because we all know Fight Night doesn't give anybody plugs when they come on here.
That's not true.
He just talks about Mike Tyson and his Sour Apple Jolly Ranchers. We know how it is. YouTube.com/ArachnidSoul. Go watch that video and, leave a little something in the comment section.
Whoa. Hold on. You talking about me having no jab, or you talking about Tyson not having no jab? Because if you talk about Tyson having no jab, Tyson had a jab. Don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about me, I always use the jab. What do you think about using Roy Jones Jr. in this game? I think he's very possible to use, but nobody fights light heavyweight. Everybody fights heavyweight. You don't take a 175 pounder and put him in the ring against a 220, 230 guy or even 200 guy and expect to win matches. It's like taking a welterweight and going up against a middleweight in the 140 to 160 pound division. It doesn't make any sense.
Is it just because people are so obsessed with knocking people out that they usually use the heavyweights? I mean, I always said, I would rather watch light heavyweights. I'd rather watch cruiserweights or welterweights. Like, I'm really more interested in lighter boxing than watching the heavyweights.
Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, I see what you guys are saying. I have no jab on my thing, but you saw how effective it was, right? You don't need. It's not even a 2, it's a 1. You saw how effective it was, despite the fact I didn't have anything on it. That whole entire match, I was jabbing. Entire match. And it was very effective with it. You don't need a jab to change the accuracy. You just got to be in the right position in the ring in order to land it. It's the same thing with the side steps and the uppercuts and everything. If you're at the correct angle, you'll be able to land those punches. Let's see what you're saying now.
I was going to say the first video I ever watched of Fight Night's Finest was when I first got this game and I saw there was that RPG-style skill tree you could level up. And I'm like, man, I don't know where to put my points. So Fight Night, somewhere on his channel, has, he pretty much breaks down what's, in his opinion, what's really important. He talks about, putting points into the chin, what's a waste of points, how many, I can't remember what it was, but there were certain things where you said people will keep maxing out points in this bracket, and really, once you get to, that star to a certain amount of them, you don't need them anymore. But I don't know if you guys can find that. This is a long time ago. This is back when, Fight Night used to do the review of the CBS morning show, The View, every morning, and he'd be talking about what Star Jones and Elizabeth Hasselbeck were wearing. It used to be like a fashion review, but around then, somewhere in those videos when he's talking about how hot Barbara Walters is and the things he wants to do sexually to Joy Behar, you will see that video on his channel.
How the fuck are you Canelo Alvarez and you 67 with 87? He's 6'7" with an 86-inch reach, but you're Canelo Alvarez. Okay, let me get some stuff in the comment section. Sendo, the reason I don't buy XP packs is because it's like you're missing out on the entire experience of leveling up your guy from facing amateur competition basically in the 78 overall division all the way up to when you max out that 85, and then you're supposed to go through legacy mode and get the boosters. Not all of them have to be gold boosters. I know I have a couple of silvers, a couple of golds. And then you could just level up your boxes. It's part of playing the game. It's part of enjoying the game. Question for Fight Night. How many punches per round to retain your 90 plus stamina? I've been trying 70. That does okay, but having a lot of trouble with defense. I used to be very good at it. Don't know what happened to it. Well, when it comes to stamina management, it's not about how many punches you throw. It's the spots that you choose, and it's also dependent on how much damage you take. A lot of people don't realize that when you're getting hit, it also deteriorates your stamina. And if you're thrown, you get penalized for throwing punches with the same hand also, as long as it's not, like if you throw 4 jabs in a row, that's going to slow your stamina down. If you throw 2 extra straights and you double up punches on this game, it's going to slow it down. Now, we all know that's contradictory to how it is in real life, where you could double up that left hook, one to the body, one to the head, or you could double up the right hook twice, or double up the straight sometimes. It just deteriorates your stamina. But if you're picking good spots, like if I land a 1-2, or I land a good shot, or a good counter punch, or a good power shot, you'll see me take a walk, or you'll see me block a little bit late for my bar to regain all the way. So stamina management is based on the spots that you pick. This guy has a good record, 84 wins and 18 losses. Not a lot of knockouts, so I'm assuming he's going to be on the outside and maybe straight spamming. Not exactly sure.
I'm sitting here checking my Twitter, talking about the View. I can't believe I put out one tweet saying something bad about Elizabeth Hasselbeck, and I seriously lose 2 Twitter followers. It's not that serious, people. I don't like her. Anyway, Twitter at Arachnid Soul. But Fight Night, let me ask you another question. You talk about, well, you weren't talking about, the chat room was talking about maxing certain things out. What should you put your points into? You were just talking about the angles that you throw punches at. Talk a little bit about the jab. Why not waste the points in the jab bracket?
Well, because the jab bracket is like, the jab is going to be accurate on its own. It all depends on when you get in the ring, what angle you're going to land it at. For all the other punches, it's based off of accuracy and power that you're going to land. I don't feel like it's necessary for you to have a jab at 20. It just doesn't make any sense. So you already see that sidestep uppercut come through, and his second punch, of course, will be the straight right hand. It looks like we're going to have a spammer, and to be honest, I really don't feel like dealing with this today. So if he doesn't change by the end of round number 1, I'm just going to leave.
Oh man, but yeah, I understood what you were saying about buying those little boost packs. It's like you got that new Gran Turismo game, and the first thing you're gonna, how tall is this guy?
Fucking 6'7", man.
But looks like Giant Silva. But in any case, you have that Gran Turismo. You just bought it, and on the first day, you get online with your friends. Everybody's excited to go through the career, to play people, to win races, get some money, upgrade the cars, and maybe buy some new cars or win some new cars. You've got that one asshole who's going to come in. He just came out of the PlayStation Store or Xbox Live. He's already got all the cars because he put $10 into the Time Savers pack.
Yeah. It's like, it really isn't worth it. In terms of your defense, man, your defense really just depends on how your reaction time is. And also, it could depend on your block. What kind of block do you use? Because if you're at the heavyweight division and you're using the textbook block and you're trying to pump block properly, sometimes it's still gonna get through. If you're like using, I'm not in the mood for no spammers today. It's not even worth it. But if you're using like the Philly show, you're gonna get hit a lot less. And then OWC, you might as well just go with the best stuff, because you're gonna run into guys like we just ran into, who the only thing his only prerogative is spamming. So not gonna sit there and deal with that. Not today.
Well, I mean, the fact that he's 9 feet tall, that should be the first kind of giveaway. I mean, why are people? That's basically in the game. Because they were thinking down the road. EA was actually thinking forward for once, and they said, okay, well, maybe some fighter is going to come along at some point this year, or by the time we put the next game out, or maybe people will want to come back and play this game, 5-6 years from now, even though we'll have a new game out, hopefully. And they said some guy might come along, and he might be 7 feet tall, and he might have monkey arms. So we need to have that in the game so people can make him accurately. That wasn't put in the game for every created fighter to come out and look like Andre the Giant on Slimfest.
Yeah, don't know why everybody wants to be that damn tall. It's like, you don't even see, maybe I can understand 6'6", And even then, you don't see people with that huge of a reach that much anymore. I think I fought this guy before, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think he was a spammer last time I fought him. It's been a while though.
Yeah, I mean these people all look like they spent their childhood carrying around those heavy buckets of water.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's never been appealing to have that big of a heavyweight. Maybe 6'2", 6'1".
Yeah.
You think about it, a lot of football players are not even 6'9". Like everybody can't be an NBA center walking around. So don't know why that's up. What's up with that?
Yeah, well, most people can't.
Let's see how big this guy is.
All right, I see you finally have some graphics on the screen.
Yeah, and you know, we get him back up there when we can. Look at this 6'8", 88-inch reach. He's at 84 overall. I don't fight anybody below 85. That's not fair. It's just not right to have all those boosts in and then you can't fight other 90s. I'm doing heavyweight. That's why I'm not commenting much. Don't worry, Sandra. You can take your time. I know there's 14 of you guys watching. Can you guys do me a favor and hit the like button? Just sitting here and just see it was like 2 likes. It depends. Yeah. On head-to-head, part of the reason I get beat is picking a guy with a standard D and gets beat. But you got to stop saying D, man. They're going to tear you up in the comment section, Tyler. But standard, you know, textbook block and gets beat by a guy with the shell. Either way, using Leonard versus Oscar, I was overpowered and could not block anything. We might have to sit down and spar or something soon.
I like how you changed the wording there at the end. That was pretty clean. Could not block anything.
Yeah.
But anyway, Sendo, tell us, because this is like the homework hotline. So tell us what kind of homework you're doing, and Fight Night will be happy to assist you, especially if it's like advanced math.
I think he meant heavyweight or acting. That D, though. I'm telling you, Tyler, they're gonna pick you apart, man. You might want to chill for a little bit. I know we had some guys who said it was their first time on the stream earlier, Steven, and a couple other guys. Not 2 seconds, Steven.
I was about to ask that.
Yeah, because I know you're about to jump on it. But, you know, I know we had Jalen, you know, King Rose. I'm not seeing you guys in the comments anymore. Getting lonely.
All right. Nice. Yeah, that like button just jumped.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
From 2 likes to 7 likes in about 30 seconds. So, yeah, if you haven't hit that like button. Also, if you haven't shared this on Twitter, now I'm going to tell you guys right now, because people don't know, because I have not been doing my job. I've not been advertising for this thing. 1 week from Thursday, your host, Arachnid Soul, yours truly, is having that Throwdown live stream. I've been trying to
be back, y'all.
I've been trying to tell people, if you guys missed that original Throwdown live stream, it's still available on my channel, youtube.com/ArachnidSoul. Go check it out. The best wrestlers, the best wrestling. Your boy, the hardest working man in the sport of Pura Wrestler, the hardest working man in the sport of Lucha Libre, the hardest working man in the sport of professional wrestling, your IWGP World Junior Heavyweight Champion, Jushin Thunder Liger, will be in action, and once again, will put that belt on the line. There's another guy people have been asking about. Why is he not getting airtime? Why is he not wrestling? I'm not going to spoil anything. He will be there on the live stream. He will most likely be competing, and you're also most likely going to see him this Thursday night on Throwdown, youtube.com/ArachnidSoul. August 21st, however, once again, that Thursday night will be our second live stream. We're going to blow out of the water what we did on the first live stream. Please join us. Do not miss it.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. You know me, I've been studying up on my wrestling, getting things going, and this guy is on the outside throwing those combinations. He might be something to worry about, but we're going to get in our counter punches. We're going to get in our effective, clean, and effective shots. Look at those counter shots downstairs to the bottom. Just listen to the sound. All you have to do is, like, if you sidestep and you get that little lean with it, you'll be able to get a good counter punch going through. So that's why it's so important to be able to counter punch coming forward. There we go. Look at that combination, man. This is a straight slugfest. We were filling out process apparently. Look at that. Oh! That knockdown! That knockdown! Oh! I'm mad as a flash, but oh, that knockdown!
Yeah.
That instant rage quit. It was a clean punch. It's almost like a justified one-punch knockout. Just lean back, that Ali lean back, and then straight right hand right down the pipe. Beautiful first round knockout. I forgot to like something. I forget to like sometimes. Don't worry about it. I mean, it happens. Jalen, you're back in the chat, man. Geometry, and I don't need help, sir. Well,
Okay.
you might be able to help me. Just saying. Wow, spell that wrong. You got to use that song to spell I-N. Oh, like he's talking about the Aretha Franklin song with respect. But he's writing independent. Also, I like how we got 10 likes immediately. Yeah, you guys are awesome, man.
Yeah. I mean,
awesome.
you were just saying this guy might be something to worry about. He gets hit with that one shot, and all of a sudden, I guess he dropped the controller. It accidentally dropped him out of the match.
Right? That's that instant double backflip into the PlayStation button, and you just turn it off.
Yeah, you know how that happens. You get dizzy a little bit. You start trying to reach for something so you don't fall over. Your thumb hits that PlayStation button. I mean, I'm sure he's pissed that he can't continue.
Yeah, it's like the way he fell though. I've never seen that falling animation. It's like, if you guys want, you could just go back to the spot and then click live again on the stream. But that was a beautiful knockout. Like if somebody called me, like if we're playing and I get hit with a one-punch knockout like that, that's justified to me. What time is it there in America? It's 8:55, Faulkner. It's 8:55.
Yeah. Well, for me. And I will give New York credit because I would say New York has the real time zone. For me, it's only 5:55, but I'm on the kind of more laid back, side of the country. I'm out like, the California side where we're not all stressed out like Fight Night is over there in New York.
An independent song. Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. I might have to sit back and watch that. Let's see. I'm trying to get a match in lightweight. I want to see how far these leaderboards has come to, like how many points you need just to, like, look at that crap. That's just ridiculous. Nobody has that many points. Especially, this is the belt glitches at their best. See that, 51, listen to this one, I reckon. 51,728 points in OWC with a 94-14 record.
Yeah.
Like, that's ridiculous. And let's see people on here who were like legitimate fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Like DP Top Shorty. I remember when we used to fight. Or Shoddy, whatever his name is.
Oh, I thought you said Top Shega.
Oh boy, you need to stop. Like, I remember me and him, we used to have some wars. Like, there was that mutual respect, and when we seen each other in lightweight, we had that good fight. We had that. It was a war every single time. And his record, I don't think like he belt glitched for that record. But considering he has 2 belts now, I'm pretty sure he had to. But 2,310 wins with 261 losses, and I know he's a very, very good fighter. I fought French Chico a number of times. I'm actually pretty cool with him. I do know he belt glitches and whatnot, but he can fight as a solid fighter. Don't really know I remember this guy. He actually beat me by one-punch KO and took the NA belt from me. See if there's anybody else here I recognize. He was on the channel once. He beat me by one-punch KO too. This Oxygen guy. Reezy187, I actually know him. He's a subscriber and we used to message all the time. I'm not sure if he's belt glitching or if that belt is, if it's legit, but he can get a little spammy, but he's a decent fighter at the end of the day. Know him too. Beat him. He just never beat me in lightweight. But I'm not sure I know he used to belt glitch and stuff. I'm not sure if his belt is legit. Can't talk about that guy. Do know who he is though. Great fights for him. Blended Boxer used to be in my... I actually know who he is, but I don't think I ever fought him. Just looking through. My trainer, he was actually, believe it or not, he was actually number 9. So I'm thinking like the top 100, and he got there no cheating neither. I think he got to number 5 at one point. But Dope Boy 78, he taught me basically everything that I knew about this game. Coached me. You know, I'm in his gym now, but yeah, he really sat down and taught me everything about the game that I needed to know, and then, you know, I was able to go back into the world and do what I was supposed to do afterwards. In the world of OWC, Hands of Legends, great fighters. Also, Dre is the best. I fought this guy so many times, and I've never beaten him yet. And the reason I've never beaten him was because he was just... his style was just a complete counter to mine. So I don't think it's because he was a better fighter or anything. He did use the lean straight quite a bit, but I just never was able to beat him. This guy. He's the first person I ever beat for to get my first belt, which was the U.S. belt in lightweight. Just walking down memory lane for a little bit, and let's see. So you need 3,000 points now to get into lightweight. I remember when it was like 2,500. This account actually was in the top 100. I was like 90, but then I stopped playing, and I see the points increase dramatically. How do you get title fights? You just run into them randomly, like that one guy I ran into, Marble, who wanted to fight me. Damn, he threw 25 straight stacked quickly. I only threw around 50 to 75 in an entire match, in an entire fight. I think I kind of think it depends. What's up, Rich? Rich. What's up, Reese? Welcome to the stream. So you just got to get lucky to find a title shot. Pretty much, man. Seems realistic. Considering how hard it is to get title shots now. That lean straight shit is stupid too. This game is so ridiculous. Yeah, it really can be. We'll try to find another fight. Lightweight. If I can't, then I'm gonna go over to heavyweight for probably the last match of the stream. Damn, Arachnid, somebody killed you or something?
No, I was waiting for you to stop talking, so I decided to take a nap. God,
Nap?
I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, what day is it?
I mean, you weren't on time for the stream, so I'm assuming you're just tired today.
Oh, okay, well, I mean, I don't see Blood Cats here either.
Blood Cats is petting her cats. She has more important things to do than to talk to you.
Okay, like that Bond villain, just sitting there plotting in that chair.
So you come to me, it's like the guy from the Mafia. So you come to me in your time of need.
Yeah, well, it's like your boy Chris sitting out there in that chair with that cigarette in his Tony Soprano robe.
Right, giving Marlon that look.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the first episode of UK Big Brother, because I mean, Chris came in so awkward, no confidence, and now you just got that swag about him. I don't know what happened.
I'm looking at this now, like apparently Reeves and Marble seen your video.
Okay.
Reeves in there was a little congratulating me on the VP nomination. I told him, Arachnid will be my chief of staff. Look at this guy's mouth. Like, really? I mean, I'm gonna fight. Wow, he left.
Been a great night of action for you.
I guess it has been. Yes, obviously varies, but I never threw more than like 120 straights. Practically every one of my fights. It's like, for me, sometimes I need the 1-2s to get onto the inside a lot more, depending on how much the guy is running. And you can't always get him behind the jab, so I got to give him something to worry about. Especially if he's throwing his own jab, I'll throw it straight right over the top. See if we can't get in here. Right, Reese? But I like how somebody originally liked the stream, then disliked the stream, and then left. Yeah, he was ugly. Kind of looked like Arachnid when he first wakes up.
Hey man, you don't make fun of me. You know I like to walk around with the Lucha Libre mask on all day anyway. That's why I wear it. Don't want to scare the kids. Anyway, yeah, I see some people did watch that video. Reeves obviously watched it. I know Marble watched it because I saw him in the comment section there, and I don't know if I've responded yet, but I will get back to you eventually. And yes, Bloodcats also has a new Burnout Paradise video up on her channel, youtube.com/Bloodcats with the Z. She's a new commentator. She was on the last live stream Fight Night did. She's trying to build her brand. She's trying to build her channel. One of the few girls you're going to see on YouTube who isn't stuck up, who isn't sticking her tits in the camera, trying to get that dollar donation so she can hit that buzzer and make that cowbell go off. You know, go check her out, show her some love, and also check me out, youtube.com/ArachnicSoul.
Jalen retarded, man. I don't know what happened to that guy. He was just ugly. Arachnid's a busy man. Yeah, you know, he's got that schedule. He's over there calling wrestling matches all over the country. You know, he's got to go in there and collect data from each of these developer companies to come up with his secret stashes. youtube.com/ArachnidSoul.
Yeah, I'm waiting for those IGN checks to start clearing so I can start doing secret stashes on big budget games that suck. You know how it is, trying to give those crappy, some of the crappy AAA games, like those 9.5 ratings like IGN does, so you guys go out and spend $75 on a piece of garbage.
Hold on, look at this guy right here with these straights. This is going to be one of these matches. So, the one thing I wanted to try to do against a guy like this is just keep throwing the jab and see how that works out. If I like double up and triple up the jab to the head, whenever he's trying to move on the outside, I should be able to land it. But this is what we call a talentless fuckboy. This is a talentless fuckboy at his best. That nothing but that straight right hand, the push straight. You know, this is a guy with no skill. Mickey 211, what's up, homie? Welcome to the stream. I just recently made a Twitter, and man, is there a lot of attention crawling sluts in there. You know, it's just like Twitch. Sometimes you gotta come out with that shirt that's just a little revealing in order to get the viewers going.
Yeah, I mean, you should follow me on Twitter. I'm basically the guy who doesn't just promote his videos on there. And if you're awake at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, like when I wake up to go to work, 4:30 in the morning, you will see me put out, that's when I put out the controversial tweets. I think they're smart, I think they're good, but that's when I hop in the shower, I come out and I see I lost 2 Twitter followers because, like I said, I don't think Elizabeth Hasselbeck has a brain, and you might hear me say something about that, or somebody ask me what my political views are, and I'm an independent, but pretty much if you know Michelle Bachmann, anything she's ever said or done or voted for, I pretty much just disagree with her, and those are my political views. But yeah, follow me on Twitter so you too can join the controversial quote-unquote things that I say at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, you know, I don't read your stuff at 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, I'm surprised you wake up to go to work at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, you got to catch those flights, I guess.
4:30, you know? Yeah, it's pretty common. I'm out, the sun's not even up yet. But then the good thing is I get home early, and then I get to, you know, get on the whatever. I was going to say the PlayStation 3, but, you know, whatever it happens to be that day.
I mean, that's what you want to do with your time. And, you know, sit here and play that PlayStation all day, get on some Call of Duty. I hear that you're a huge fan of Ghosts.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's not much else to do at, you know, 12:45 in the afternoon. Nobody's home. You can't call anybody. I'm done for the day, so, you know,
that Call of Duty.
Go on there. Well, I don't know about playing Call of Duty.
No, you just admitted to it. You said, you know, nobody is on, so you can sit there and play Ghosts in peace without, you know, somebody ridiculing you about it.
Man, I was watching, I actually did watch Multi-Styles in that video where I believe you commented on it. I don't have no idea if you did or not. But he was talking about Call of Duty and how much he used to love the game and how everybody used to rave about the game, and now it's just kind of a joke. I've never played Call of Duty, but I do notice that amongst my friends who play Call of Duty, they used to rave about it was the best thing. I don't know one person who's told me that Call of Duty Ghosts was the best Call of Duty or that they even enjoyed it or it was worth the $60. I don't know what happened to that franchise, but God.
Actually, this fight is in Britain, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, Reese. Fight Night, do you know Arachnid and the Real? No, I actually don't. But you would think. I know Marble asked me the same thing. You would think me and Arachnid have been friends since like the second grade. It looks like he's spamming the hell out of that pump block too. Yeah, this guy is he's just bad. But I do have a good feeling I can beat him.
Now this guy has the same shorts on as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar when you beat him earlier and he rage quit.
Yeah, Kami, do you not see this talent right here? That all it takes is that straight. This is it for him for the entire fight. Just one straight right down the pipe.
It's got that bright red hair. Looks like Mikey Whipwreck after he got involved with the Sinister Minister and Yoshihiro Tajiri.
Yeah, don't know what's up with this guy. Legend, man, welcome to the stream. I was starting to worry. Thought you might have got into like a terrible car accident or something. Glad you're here, though. Arachnid was actually telling me how he got in a car accident last week.
Oh, well, I mean, you know how it is. I was driving and I saw some Girl Scouts crossing the street. There were some baby ducklings crossing the street with them. So being the good Samaritan, being the stand-up guy, being the great individual, the great humanitarian that I am, I swerved because I did not want to miss them, and I swerved right into them. Very proud of myself.
Wow. Aren't you something? But let's, apparently Reeves is talking about your girl Megan back in there, pulling up those ring cards.
Oh, yeah.
How's things been going between you and Megan?
The funny thing is, I actually do know a girl named Megan, and I'm gonna have to give her a call and let her know what's going on, because I don't want her to tune into the stream one day and hear this secondhand.
Oh snap! See, Arachnid's up there. He's false advertising about a chick he wants that he hasn't got yet. I mean, you can't be doing this, Arachnid.
God, there was a really interesting situation. Well, someday I will get into that interesting situation. Maybe I'll actually have Megan come on one of these videos or something, talk to her about that. But in any case, people, I was trying to talk to you about, Call of Duty and some of these game franchises that, for whatever reason, don't live up to the hype. They fall off. And the reason I brought that up was because, as we know, EA is the same game, or the same company that made this game that also made that new EA UFC game. That game's not doing well. The ratings for the game are not great. The sales have been pretty bad, and I think that kind of means there might be a Fight Night game a little bit sooner than we thought. That wasn't exactly the blockbuster numbers that they thought that EA UFC game was going to do. What do you think, Fight Night?
I hope that it does mean that we will get a new Fight Night, because when you got a guy like this in the ring, only throws power shots, only power straights right down the pipe, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to take these rounds. Is this guy playing with one hand and two fingers? He just might be. He just might be. Oh, snap, he mixed it up. That was a 4-punch combination compiled of nothing but jabs and straights. Arachnid, you must be proud.
Oh yeah, that 4-piece combo, like he took that $1.99 into KFC.
I mean, he's using the jab now, trying to get him to the inside so he can set up the straight. This guy is just bad.
No, I think this is just a technique. I don't understand. If you're 20 feet away from the guy, why do you sit there and just kind of plant your feet and roll that analog stick like you're bobbing and weaving? You know the guy doesn't have a 20-foot reach. But in any case, I think this is just part of this guy's strategy. What he likes to do is give you that false sense of confidence into like maybe round 7, round 8, and then all of a sudden you're sitting there confident he's going to bring out the 15, 16 hit combinations, you're going to see the footwork. You're going to see he's going to put that game genie in. The stamina's going to go back up. I'm telling you.
Nah, I'm just going to do what I normally do. Get your... It's about to come, y'all. I've been waiting to do this all night. Get your chin checked. Look at that beautiful sidestep right uppercut. He came out there with that machine gun jab. This is how you beat guys like this who, you know, all they want to do is chase me and get chased around the ring. And you come out and you just wait. You're patient. You land those first few shots, and then you show them that footwork. This is why I don't talk to them, Tyler. I don't talk trash to people because it's like it really isn't going to be worth it. Definitely going to get 2K15. Going to get 2K14. LeBron James in the cover. No thanks. I mean, I'm not a fan of LeBron either. 2K14 was a decent game, but for me, like. It's just like for me, man, that game was a struggle to get a good shot off. I sit there, have perfect release, A+ quality, shoot the ball, comes out of the basket, or you know, you hold it for too long and it just falls right into the air ball. I don't understand it, especially with the boy Shaq.
God, I remember playing NBA Live back in the day. You didn't really have to think that much. If you had a player or a team that was ranked high enough and you planted your feet, you had good positioning, once you jumped and let that ball go, it felt like it went in when it needed to go in, and when it was an air ball, you knew even before you took the shot, like, yeah, this is going to be an air ball.
Yeah. I mean, that's back in the day where live was good.
Yeah, I haven't played live in a while. I mean, everything for you, I'm sure, on the game was an air ball. But I'm saying if you were me, sometimes you could actually get the ball in the hoop.
Yeah, he probably does believe he's a master, Tyler. But at the end of the day, I'm going to sit back and watch him do this. Get in the corner. This is that frustration. Look at him trying to come back with those machine gun jabs. And we just outbox him on the outside. Let them run into all stuff. This is the thing with most of these power straight spammers. They have no outside game. Like, I don't mind dealing with a power straight spammer. They're not hard to beat. But the guy who's going to combine that with that two-step, like R. Kelly back in the club days, and throw that sidestep uppercut with it, now those guys are annoying. I don't even sit back and try to play the game. So we're going to sit here and we're going to watch this guy do that, you know, that funky rotation. You see him going up and down with it, getting that little disco motion going.
That's right. Disco Stew does not advertise.
Disco Stew? What the hell are you talking about?
These are Simpsons references. Come on, show's only been on 90 years.
I don't really watch the show too much, to be honest.
But yeah, I don't know what this guy's doing.
Oh,
but
snap, he stunned me. Bam! Don't worry, it wasn't a critical stun, y'all.
But you know, the funny thing is, this is a life lesson for people. You might get into a fight someday out in the street, and if you can get that rotating body movement, that will intimidate certain people. Even if you can't throw a punch, if you can just look intimidating with that body movement, like you're rolling that analog stick, some people will back off. Like, oh shit, this guy.
Factor.
Yeah, I'm not messing with this guy. Look at him rotate his hips like that. Now this guy knows how to fight. I'm gonna shut up and just leave.
Right? Hit him with that clothesline, that burning lariat. Just get it over with.
Well, you gotta wait. You gotta back up a little bit. Tell him, all right, man. All right, I was just messing with you. You punked me out in front of my girl and everything. All right. The second he turns his back, don't be afraid to hit that northern lariat behind the skull, that rabbit-style clothesline, or hit that sweet shin music to the back of his head.
You better hope he stays down, though. Just say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the other half. You got to learn how to run, too. That was always something I always tell people. That will save your ass in life. I don't care if you're running from a group of other people who are trying to fight your boys, or if you're out in the African safari. I always tell people, just make sure you are not the slowest runner.
Well, yeah, you better have that breakaway speed.
You know, it's like they say with girls, sometimes girls will hang out and they've got they're, you know, they're okay looking, but they hang out with other girls who, you know, aren't great looking. So when they stand next to them, they look better. As a guy, it's something similar. You want to hang out with some people that, yes, your boys are cool guys, but if they can't run for shit, that's a better group of guys to hang out with, because that means if anything goes down, listen, the people who want to kick all your asses, they'll be happy if they can only get 2 or 3 of you and you're the only one who gets away. You know, at the same time, if you guys are out on that Serengeti, that African safari, and those hyenas or those lions start chasing you, you don't want to be the slowest one. And there's no shame in chipping or tripping and shoving one of your friends down before you take off.
The hell you talking? I know, hold on. I know you saw that stunt, but right, Reese? But look at that head movement once we come out the stunt state. The head movement that we displayed when we came out this. I love how the chat's tearing this guy out. I wish I could just like send him a message with all the stuff you guys are saying. Right? That next level skill, Kami, they don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna try to pronounce this guy's name, but I see you got 0V. Okay, Maw 0VC in the comment sections. I'm hoping that's how you say your name. Welcome to the stream, man.
I would have called him Malzarov C.
Oh, okay, that works too. Malzarov C.
Thinking he might be Slavic or something. I don't know what's going on, but yeah.
Interesting name.
It's always cool to have new people in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button.
You got hit with that combination. That's what happened. Now, see, I'm feeling at this moment like I could just hit that lariat and get it done with, but you know, like Kobashi, I gotta let the rage meter beat up. Oh.
Man. But this is every day for this guy. This is the technique this guy uses.
This is technique?
But I'm still, I don't understand the rotating that analog stick when you're so far away. And guys only move so fast on this game, it's not like they're gonna run up on you. Like, oh man, I'm only 12 feet away from him, better be careful because he can be here in, you know, a quarter of a second. No, he can't. If you're that far away, relax.
Yeah, it's rare when, I just gotta say, it is rare when you see me start throwing some head movement out, but I'm really trying to make sure I don't get hit too much by this guy. I know he's throwing those power shots. So.
Well, this is my question about this guy. It's going to be very interesting to see if this guy knows how to throw either power shots or jabs.
Well, he can throw the jabs. We've seen that already. that machine gun jab. Even like a League of Legends character auto-attacking with a Phantom Dancer and everything. All kinds of attack speed. But the fruits of my labor, so far we are winning this match 67-65. We need one more round and no knockdowns to close out this show. Just make sure we don't get knocked down, don't get stunned anymore, and we should be able to finish this one.
Well,
try to land one power shot to the head and hope for the best. There we go.
Well, I mean, the guy's giving you more than enough opportunities to throw that counter power shot. I mean, he's, you know.
We'll say this, he is a bit sporadic with it, so it's been a little hard to time it. And because I don't have the same reach as him, I don't have that 85-inch reach, it's been hard for me to come back and step in and hit him with a good counter shot. So I'm working the body first, and I'm waiting for it. Yeah, there's a good power shot. Shot. Right now, I feel like if I just keep working the body, keep doing these combinations, I should be fine. But I'm gonna take the rest of this round off. I'll just take this by submission. You beat the shit out of him that round. Yeah, just hit him with the combos. This guy's defense isn't even good, to be honest. He's just waiting for that one long power straight to come out. I'm gonna hit that track star runner. I gotta get that trophy. See. We got these, Arachnid was kind enough to make me these trophies for guys like this, but because it's live, it's hard to just get it done and get it placed at the right time.
Yeah. See, if I'm fighting a guy like this and I get frustrated, I'm just going to try to to shoot in, grab that top wrist lock, sit out with it, hook him in that Fujiwara armbar. He'll tap. I'll lose by DQ, but he will tap out, and I'll feel satisfied.
I lost count of how many jabs that dude threw. I mean, is this a 12-round fight? No, Tyler. Thank God it's only 10. I don't want to sit here with this. This is the main reason I don't really play heavyweight OWC, because it's the same thing. It's that power straight all the time. Straight, 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 more straights. That's all it is. I believe the scoring showed this was a 12-round fight. No, it wasn't. Thanks, Sendo. I mean, like I said, sponsored by Iraq himself, so he's complimenting me about it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had actually used any of the trophies yet.
Yeah, I used it in the last video.
Oh, okay. I actually have not seen that video yet because I've been so busy dealing with all sorts of nonsense. Some of these ne'er-do-wells, some of these miscreants I have to put up with every day, but I will get around to it.
Seems like Arachne's gonna have another story for us.
Listen, I spent the whole morning trying to clean blood and Girl Scout cookies off the windshield of my car.
Oh, that situation.
Yeah, I mean, duck feathers everywhere. I was trying not to talk about it.
Okay, you can keep this one to yourself.
I mean, everything. We had those grasshopper cookies, the mint chocolate chip, all over the windshield, smeared everywhere, just brown and red, blood and chocolate.
Okay, you sound like that one guy from the stream last week.
Somebody's gonna use that as a screen name, Blood and Chocolate, and you're welcome to it.
Why don't we ask Arachne? The chat wants to see an official fuckboy trophy.
Okay, now what is that for? Because we already have the spammer trophy.
Yeah, but it's like guys like this is what we call talentless fuckboy, so.
Okay. How long do you have to box a guy like this, though, before you start thinking that and that trophy pops?
Probably get in like the 3rd round.
All right.
Sometimes you got to get past that filling out process. You never know, he just might be trying to punk you.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna make some more trophies, though. I was just kind of making a little sample, for fight night, so you'd have something to start out with.
Oh snap! You see, look what y'all doing. Y'all up here getting Arachne to clear schedule a little bit so you can get some more trophies for the channel.
Yeah, well, the rest of the week I'm gonna be extremely busy, but that's the good thing. You come home early. You've got that whole day to work on stuff, and then so I will get everything done, but yeah, I'm gonna be really busy this week. I mean, got that throwdown on Thursday, got the live stream the week after, working on some other stuff that you guys will see.
Remember, youtube.com/ArachneSoul to see all this amazing stuff that will be coming up. So
yeah,
I'm telling you, this man, he goes in with those graphics, with the throwdowns. It actually takes a really long time for him to put it together. So
yeah, I mean, people will sit there and they'll say, God, why don't you put out more videos? It's like, because I'm not just doing Let's Plays. If I were just the guy putting on Call of Duty Ghosts and recording some commentary over it that has nothing to do with it, I'd have out, 15, 20 videos a week. But when I sit there and I put sometimes 13 hours into a video with the graphics, making sure the audio's on point, making sure that I'm not uploading the same exact thing every week and doing the same commentaries, not to point anybody out, but we've all seen people like that. I'm more about trying to give people who follow me quality and something new to watch every time, and having the balls and the creativity to not conform, and that kind of thing takes a little bit longer.
Yeah, look at him now going for those low blows after he's been knocked down for the 2nd time tonight. Look at him going for those low blows now. Look at him. He doesn't want no more of this. He's gonna come win the match lose the match by DQ. This is a talentless fuckboy at his best, man. Go ahead and get it over with. I'll take my win.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't look at this guy's record, but is this guy just a new guy to the game, or does he have a record that says he's actually had some matches and just been doing this a long time?
I don't even know. Feel free to spend this dirtbag some messages from you guys, cause I don't waste my time with it. Eddie PP, like how old are you? 1978. Look at that, 238 straights, and then basically he put together like 141 jabs in one round when he came out with the machine gun jabs. 313 power shots. Like that's ridiculous, man.
God, that's pretty pathetic that he just wanted to get a DQ loss like that.
Well, he had to show he was the best.
God, just get knocked out.
Yeah, he didn't want to get knocked out. He wants to just. Tyler, for me, the sooner I'm able to get out of there, the better. Didn't really matter to me.
Well, also, it's hard to avoid that low blow DQ when the guy's got that kind of reach.
Yeah, just up there swinging from it looked like he's bringing that arm all the way back and just picking it up like a construction truck.
Yeah, I mean, that guy was swinging at balls like Mark McGuire.
This guy was something else. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming out to the stream. Like all 14 of you guys who, liked the video. I really do appreciate that. The 17 of you who I saw in the beginning are all here. I appreciate that as well. And also the people who were in the chat. Like, you guys were just amazing tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the stream off here. Thank you guys for watching again. Remember to check out Arachnid Soul's channel, youtube.com/ArachnidSoul. Anyway, it's been your boy, Fight Night's Finest, the Sophie commentator, and I'm off this. Peace.